You saw the thumbnail. You already know what this is. Power versus precision. Two women who couldn't play tennis more differently if they tried. And somehow they're meeting again on the biggest stage left this season. It's the semifinal of the WTA Finals Riyadh. And yeah, this one feels weirdly poetic because on one side you've got Aryna Sabalenka, the Storm, and on the other, Amanda Anisimova, the silence that somehow cuts through it. And between them, two completely different definitions of what winning looks like. Let's be real, nobody had this semifinal on their bingo card. Not because they aren't good enough, but because it just doesn't usually happen like this. Sabalenka has been on top of the world for months. She's number one, defending champions fear her, and half the tour basically plays in reaction to her pace. Anisimova, she wasn't even supposed to be here a year ago. She walked away from tennis, burned out, done, and when she came back, she didn't come back trying to be someone else. She came back trying to remember why she played at all. So this match isn't just a semifinal, it's a clash of philosophies. Sabalenka plays like she's got something to prove. Anisimova plays like she's got nothing left to lose, and that's what makes it fascinating. One plays to dominate, the other plays to outlast. Let's set the stage properly. Riyadh's indoor court. Built almost overnight, hard court, medium fast, and high bounce thanks to the dry air and altitude. Translation: the ball pops higher, hits cleaner, and doesn't slow down. That means Sabalenka's first strike tennis thrives, but Anisimova's placement and rally control, that still matters. The conditions don't choose sides, they just expose which one handles pressure better. And right now, the stakes are brutal. Sabalenka wants her first ever WTA Finals title, the one missing from her resume after years of being almost unstoppable. Anisimova's here as a debutante. Her first finals appearance ever, playing with house money. One fights to protect her empire, the other fights to prove her comeback means something. That's the emotional fuel of this match. Let's simplify this. Sabalenka's game is built like a war drum. Every shot says, move, react, survive. She hits heavy, she hits early, she controls time. And when you try to take time away from her, she hits harder. Her game is about rhythm. Like when the rhythm's on her side, you might as well pack up. But when she loses it, she gets human. Double faults, frustration, racket tosses, emotion leaks into execution, and she knows that. Her entire growth over the last 2 years has been learning to use emotion instead of being used by it. Now, Anisimova, she's the opposite kind of danger. She doesn't overpower you, she outthinks you. She plays with tempo, with geometry, with disguise. Her backhand isn't just good, it's one of the best in women's tennis right now. And it's not just technique, it's rhythm control. She extends rallies not to survive, but to sculpt openings. Every player has a panic zone. Anisimova's the type who guides you right into yours, so when she meets Sabalenka, it's not about power versus weakness, like it's about chaos versus control, fire versus balance, and both think they're the one who'll make the other break first. They're head-to-head? Complicated. Anisimova used to own it. 4 straight wins early on, she had Sabalenka's number, then Sabalenka flipped the script. 4 wins out of their last 6. And this year, it's been an entire mini-series. French Open, Sabalenka wins. Wimbledon, Anisimova wins. US Open, Sabalenka wins again. You get the theme. They keep trading blows, but each match matters because the loser always comes back better. They've seen each other at breaking points too. Remember Wimbledon? The net cord moment? Anisimova hits the net, ball drops over, she doesn't apologize. Sabalenka stares her down, angry. Fans go ballistic. But what happened next? Sabalenka fought harder, Anisimova held her ground. Both walked off with a weird mutual respect. That's their thing now. They bring truth out of each other. This semifinal isn't random. It's the natural next chapter in a rivalry that feels unpolished and real. The best kind of rivalry. This is where we go from vibes to variables. If Sabalenka wins, it happens fast. She lands first, serves, forces short points, and doesn't let Anisimova breathe. Her game thrives when the average rally length stays under 5 shots. She wins 50% plus of short rallies. That's her kill zone. She needs her rhythm early, that heavy serve around 115 miles per hour, and the forehand that doesn't give her opponent time to think. But if she starts missing her first serves, if she's dragged into 7+ shot rallies, then the rhythm breaks. And when Sabalenka loses rhythm, everything unravels. Now, Anisimova, her path is longer, slower, but more sustainable. She doesn't need aces, she needs time. She thrives when she makes Sabalenka play one more shot, and one more, and one more. Her backhand is her sword, her serve is her setup. She'll aim for width, angles, and high bouncing shots to move Sabalenka off balance. It's less about hitting winners, more about engineering chaos. If Anisimova wins the long rallies, she wins the match. If Sabalenka keeps rallies short, she controls the match. Simple math, complex execution. Here's the thing people miss. This match isn't just about how they hit the ball, it's about who they are when they hit it. Sabalenka plays for her late father, his name tattooed, his memory alive in every roar. She said it herself, "He became my power." When she screams mid-match, it's not drama, it's release. She's fighting ghosts and expectations at the same time. Anisimova plays for something quieter. Her break from tennis wasn't weakness, it was survival. She took a step back from the noise to rediscover peace, and brought that calmness back to the chaos. Now she plays like someone who's not scared to lose because she's already lost the worst, herself, once. Put those two together and you don't get a match. You get therapy with rackets. Now, Riyadh crowds aren't neutral, they love drama. And Sabalenka delivers drama. Every ace, every yell, every muscle flex is cinematic. Anisimova gives them something else. Quiet command. She doesn't entertain, she absorbs. And when she's leading, you can feel the silence shift. People stop shouting and start watching closely, it's hypnotic. The court favors Sabalenka's pace. But the atmosphere, the weird emotional weight of late season fatigue, that's where Anisimova can thrive, because she's not tired, she's reborn. I'll be honest, this isn't just another semifinal to me. It's a small reminder that tennis still has stories worth telling. When I watch Sabalenka, I see intensity turned into art. Every time she misses, she learns. Every time she wins, she carries everyone who said she couldn't. There's something raw and almost childlike about how she wants it so bad. That hunger makes her magnetic, but also fragile. And I love that paradox. Then there's Anisimova, a player who literally walked away from the sport. Not because she couldn't play, but because she couldn't breathe. And when she came back, she didn't rebuild her forehand. She rebuilt her relationship with pressure. She's not emotionless, she's selective. And when she does smile mid-match, it feels earned, not staged. So when these two meet, it's not about who wins a trophy. It's about how they carry their pain, how one screams it out and the other turns it into quiet precision. And honestly, I don't even want one to destroy the other. I want both to survive this and walk off proud, because matches like this remind you tennis isn't just points and stats. It's personal evolution played in public. Who wins? I don't know. But whoever does, she'll walk off with something bigger than the score. And maybe that's what the game was meant to show us all along. So let me leave you with this. If Sabalenka wins, we'll call it dominance. If Anisimova wins, we'll call it destiny. Either way, the truth is simple. This match decides the future of women's tennis style, because when the world watches, it'll choose what it falls in love with, the thunder or the thought. So I'll ask you what I've been thinking all week. Who breaks first, the power or the precision? Drop it in the comments. Let's see who's actually watching for the tennis and who's here for the story.